Talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh, good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello. You. Welcome in, Vivian Walters. I see that first thing this morning. Then I see, I like this. So we are good. I know that sometimes new things, it needs a honeymoon period. So welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yes, from Broadway to Italy, we're outside, you heard. From Broadway to Italy, we're outside, you heard. From Broadway to Italy, we're outside, you heard. I'm trying something new here. As you all know, we produce original digital content because anybody can be a creator, but it takes some. I gotta put this. Let me flip it reverse and wind it back. We are producing original art. Original digital art, because anybody can be a creator, but it takes somebody to be an artist, right? So last night we got done pitching Pleasure Springs to you all, the rebirth, renewed, and refreshed entertainment district for Disney World. And literally, as we got off of being on tour together last night, I saw the news about Megan Thee Stallion. And I saw Ace's Style talk about it. I saw Empress Rayo talk about it. And I'm just like, nah. I just got done for a whole tour. Excuse me, let me get me some drink in my system. There we go. But yeah, I'm like, I just got done for a whole tour. I'll be back. So what I've been trying to do is whenever news is breaking, I try my very best to respond to it. Like, for example, yesterday morning, let me see here. We'll go back to my YouTube here, our YouTube channel here. It's like yesterday, we talked about the YouTube creator partnerships and T-Boz, right? Saying that Chili vote for 47. So I'm trying to do this new format where I may not be able to give you a full show, but I'm able to do two hot topics or two hot destinations for y'all. So I hope you guys are liking the format. So we're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion, Moulin Rouge. She went to the hospital. And then we want to talk about You, Me, and Tuscany, Regine Jean-Pierre. And Haley Bailey was in Tuscany. And we're going to talk about that film. And there's some good news for anyone and everyone who is an immigrant. I'm going to bring that news to you. And then there's some sad news, but I think it could be some good news with who can turn around. So let's get to it, because higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we got going to our. Thank you so much, 11 people. Much love to you all for being here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do, because one thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it out right. But whenever you're in the daylight, and a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I said,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning, Julie Chamouvez. And for a person that says nobody's watching, how come 12 people were just here, 9 people are here now? Wow. Shocking. I guess because I put out quality content and they know I'm about quality as a person, they're going to come after the replay or while I'm live because of who I am. Shocking concept how that works on Bricks Block. It's a Metro Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right, because on this channel right here, a lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. I hope all is well for each and every single one of you. Let's get to the first destination of this twofer destination tour here. So we got Megan Thee Stallion on deck. Let's get to it. So right here, Megan Thee Stallion hospitalized in New York after exiting Moulin Rouge performance mid-show. This is from the Hollywood Report. Here we go, everybody. During Tuesday night's production, Megan started feeling very ill. Was promptly transported to a local hospital where her symptoms are currently being evaluated. Her rep tells the Hollywood Reporter. Megan Thee Stallion is hospitalized in New York City after falling ill during a showing of Moulin Rouge the musical and exiting the show mid-performance. During Tuesday night's production, Megan started feeling very ill and was promptly transported to a local hospital where her symptoms are currently being evaluated. Her representative, Dylan Morris, tells the Hollywood Report, we will share additional updates as more information becomes available. And I saw that some people said maybe she may be pregnant. Y'all, we have had milagro gramz, shout out to Conscious CV, Toss Away K, and Always Losing, and a nosey heifer who did her own hole and who is a 304. Okay, so we have examples of people who did too much and they lost. Let's not do that. Okay, we've also had people who thought their crown was an actual crown, but it actually was a paper crown for Burger King. Okay, so let's be careful of saying what is and what is not the truth. Okay, let's be very careful here. Her hairstylist and close friend Keelan Derrick, who has been working with her at the show, also confirmed the hospitalization with a post on Twitter. That is Keelan Derrick. Everyone say a prayer for Megan. We are all at the hospital now. When I saw the news last night, I was on Instagram. I saw Lauren LaRosa, who used to work for TMZ. Now she works at the Breakfast Club with iHeartMedia, right? So I saw the post on Instagram, and she said I was there for the second night of the performance, and Megan was doing good, and then she fell ill, right? So it happened during mid-show. And I am sure that on Broadway, the stamina, the tenacity, the vitality of being live on stage, there's a weight to that you can't really feel in any other medium in the world of media and entertainment and content. And so I'm sure that the cast of Moulin Rouge is like, listen, we're going to still put on a show, but we want to make sure that Megan is okay, because that's what real families do. And family is not just by blood. Okay, it's not just by skin color, because as we can see, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And like I asked Issa Rae many times before, you room for everybody black, does that include Amanda Seales or no? Okay, so I'm sure Moulin Rouge, the musical, the cast, the staff, the crew, and the fandom, and everybody in between, their main priority is making sure that Megan is okay. So yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, no, please. And y'all, she's not gonna pass away, okay, please. All right. She got a lot more gas in the tank than others who talk to themselves on Instagram with no reach and someone is helping circumvent them where they can lose their own channel as well, the process. But that's neither here nor there, child. Let's roll on. The Grammy Award-winning rapper made her debut in the show last week at New York's Al Hirschfeld Theater in the role of Zitler, marking not only her first ever Broadway performance, but also the first time a woman has performed the role in the beloved long-running jukebox musical. Bold-faced names that have been seated for her performances include Queen Latifah and Tiffany Haddish, among others. The show has also featured Meg perform her song Savage and Body. According to a post on Twitter, Tuesday's show began as normal with Megan featured in opening seats, but the performance was stopped mid-show as theater officials apologized to the audience and asked them to stay inside and seated. Then Megan exited the performance and was reportedly replaced by another performer for the rest of the show. So this is from Lauren LaRosa. Her handle is Brown Girl Grinding. Came to see Meg the Stallion on Broadway, and that was short-lived. I saw the few opening scenes I saw she was in was the few opening scenes I saw her in. She was great on stage. I was excited, but they just stopped Moulin Rouge mid-show. I apologized to the audience and said, stay inside and see it. I asked security if we're one moment, y'all. Right here, I asked security if we're safe. They told us for now we'll update you if anything changes. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I know that security was doing their job. But as a human being, now I need to know if we're safe, okay? Have you seen the world outside today? It's a little insane in the membrane, to use a lyric, okay? Megan Thee Stallion steps into the role of Zitler, which has previously been filled by the likes of Boy George, Wayne Brady, Tyus Burgess, and most recently by the drag queen. The role of Zitler was originated by Danny Bernstein, a veteran Broadway star, who won a Tony for his performance. I've always believed in pushing myself creatively, Megan Thee Stallion said in a statement about joining the show, and theater is definitely a new opportunity that I'm excited to embrace. See that right? I'll see that right. Y'all see that right? Ah! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The queen is in. That's the real queen of Houston, Texas. I think the queendom is ran by Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. No, I'm just gonna. They are actually known to be. I believe they have multiple avenues of impact. I think they're known for this by just saying anything to exist. That's just my personal take there of who are the real queens of Houston. Let's roll on. Wait a minute, let me read this here. My Broadway debut at Zitler and Moulin Rouge Broadway. So grateful for this incredible cast and crew and everyone who worked so hard to make opening night a success. Hi, I'm on Broadway. Come see me now through May 17th and celebrate with Chica's Divertis Tequila. I think I might have a commercial on that.
Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun?
Curve one girl, take a shot, never run girl. C-H-I-C-A-S, 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 C-H-I-C-A-S. Chicas divertidas.
Of course I had Chicas Divertidas tequila commercial for y'all. Y'all know what this show is all about. Elevating, supporting, and encouraging people to be their best selves. Yes, indeed. So here is something from Venus the Hottie here. Of course, I wanted to add her to the timeline because she is one of the biggest stands of Megan. Definitely. Knowing her personally, she definitely deserves credit where credit is due. So here is that from Venus the Hottie. The Breakfast Club, Lauren LaRosa just reported Megan was removed from tonight's show. No details as to what happened yet, but everyone is safe. The show is continuing for replacement. Really hope that she's okay. We love you at the Stallion. So that is from Venus the Hottie there. And then from the Shade Room, Megan Thee Stallion's hairstylist asked fans to pray for her after she was rushed to the hospital. So that tweet we already saw, but I'll show you guys again. That's from Kellyanne Derrick. That is her best friend and hairstylist. I think this says it all here from Curve Culture. By the way, shout out to Curve Culture. Lord, keep your healing hand on her in Jesus' mighty name. Amen, amen, and amen. By the way, in case y'all did not know about this, I saw this video. I'm like, listen, I'm a dog lover. I have an appreciation for cats because I feel like dogs are the human side of what we want to be, and cats are the inner person or the inner emotions of what humans really want to be about. So when you see the cat doing the, getting the paw up to knock down the glass, and the owner says no, and here's this video, y'all. Check this out.
You guys, I've rescued a dog because I was yesterday years old. Okay, so you guys, I've rescued a dog because I was yesterday years old when I found out that there's a such thing as a kill shelter, and they are putting down dogs when they cannot find them a home. That is insane. They were going to put him down yesterday, and I said, no way, just give him to me. I'll take him. I don't know how Fo is going to feel about this. I don't know how Fo Kids is going to feel about this, but
that's her other dog.
We had to save him, and his name is Tiger. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Beautiful dog, I will say.
Bro.
And watch this smile right here, y'all.
He's so happy.
That dog is happy.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna see how Tiger does tonight. I don't know what kind of dog this is.
Silent dog right there.
Well, he my son. He my new son.
And see, that's how you utilize a platform. And because Milagro Gramz can't get a platform. You know what? Milagro Gramz is the younger version of Thirsty Toxicity, except her channel's on YouTube, but yet everyone else is gaining more traction, going to higher elevation, and is making bigger connections than the non-existent ones. That Thirsty Toxicity, who's close to the casket to die, that the cradle start life and becoming something important, and Milagro Gramz, who allowed two men to be SA that can't mouth, so that means she is a graper by association of her own creation. My God, those are two sad existences. Oh God, I'm choking. That's like, My God. That's like you getting a gold card from a president just to find out that it was a souvenir. Oh, wait, that was Nicki Minaj. Moving on, child. Let's roll on. So, as you guys know, there is a brand new movie coming out with you called You, Me, and Tuscany. It's been a lot of promotion around it. And apparently Hollywood is watching this, the energy of this film to see if Black love stories can be something. We are not Tyler Perry. We are not Tyler Perry. We are not Tyler Perry. Even Tyler Perry went on the Sherry Shepherd show and talked about how Ryan Coogler needs to move as an owner. So even Tyler Perry sees that we want other films. Tyler Perry did a whole movie. What was it? It was on Netflix. I think it was Jazzman Blues, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure it's on. Jazzman's Blues, Tyler Perry. Yep, Jazzman Blues. And that's a film he's been wanting to do for a long time. So even Tyler Perry understands that he wants to do more films that are not just about pain, suffering, and just chaos. You know what I mean? So let's get to it. Very excited. I got 2 positive news stories for y'all. And then that's it. That's it. That is it. But I'm glad to have all of you here. And thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all of you here. Here we go. Now that's a beautiful shot. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That should have been me. I should have got the call and everything else, but you know, such is life. Haley Bailey Lee has a nice ring to it. Haley Lee, Miss Lee if you're nasty, but let's roll on. Here we go. For You, Me, and Tuscany, the location didn't have the word. Haley Bailey, Regine John Page, rather. My bad for butchering the name at the top of the show. And director Kate Coro flew halfway around the world to make a romantic comedy. Turns out Italy had the romantic part covered. For as long as Haley Bailey could remember, Italy lived in her imagination as a single image, a woman running through a vineyard. She traces it to no particular film or moment, but to something more diffuse. It was just a beautiful feeling, she says. The big sky, rows of vines going, forever. So when Will Packer, right along Girls Trip, called her about starring a romantic comedy set in Tuscany, Bailey barely needed asking. The minute he said it was set in LA, I was like, where do I sign? She goes. Listen, in the words of Mr. Brown, myself said, huh? Dream? Yes, this is the dream in the physical realm. Is this real? You called me, right? Into the spirit, into the physical realm. Yes. Signing. When your dream comes to you in real life and you've been speaking that dream, all you gotta do is sign. Make sure it's the dream that needs to be set up, okay? By somebody, and not a dream just set up by anybody who can never be a somebody. That's very important, okay? Let's continue. That's how the singer and actress best known for playing Ariel in the live-action Little Mermaid found herself dashing past sun-warmed Sangiovese grapes for You, Me, and Tuscany. Universal's warm-blooded. Could we be better than warm-blooded? Warmly felt new romantic comedy shot among the rolling hills and ancient stone towns of Italy's story courtside. The film opens April 10th. You hear that phrase, fantasy come to life. Sorry, y'all, that's my alarm. Fantasy come to life, Bailey says, but this was really it. So in the film, Bailey plays Anna, a culinary school dropout from New York who impulsively slips away to a Tuscany villa and falls into a tannin rich entanglement with Michael, a polyglot Viner played by Regine John Page. The charismatic Bridgerton alum. The story involves a family restaurant, old-fashioned romantic hijinks, and enough homemade pica pasta and red ink Borello to make you want to book a flight mid-picture. Director Kat Kono, whose credits include Marry Me, Matlock, and She-Hulk attorney at Law South to honor Ellie down to the smallest detail. I kept saying, don't let me get the Italian that's wrong. Well, listen, okay, at least you did not put Frizzolis or Olive Garden or Marco or what was it? What's that other Italian restaurant? And this is no shade to these restaurants, okay? We're just talking about American Italian restaurants are different than Italian restaurants in Italy. Italian restaurant chains.
Popular Italian restaurant chains in the U.S. include Olive Garden, Carrabba's Italian Grill, and Maggiano's Little Italy. They serve Italian-American dishes, such as lasagna and pasta, often with breadsticks, and some offer family-style dining.
Yes, indeed. Also, the Old Spaghetti Factory as well. So, listen, those wonderful restaurants are great, but we're talking about Italy. Like Italy, overseas Italy, not American Italy. Italy overseas, not American Italy, but Italy overseas. Says Corona, who is Italian American, is currently pursuing her Italian citizenship. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. She brought on production designer Valenza Albanese, inspired with Chronicles and Italian herself, and asked the crew to integrate every sandwich, every table setting, every glass of wine. Does this ring true? Italy? I want Italians to feel like this is the film for them. And that's why diversity, equity, inclusion, belonging, and connecting and understanding, connecting the dots, as they say, or cultivating the right connection matters. Because it's not just this, it is the mindset of how you carry out, how you portray, and how you relate culture. Okay? All right? Okay, because in the white culture, and this is to WDW Pro, who probably won't cover this, Christy Nome, the DHS director that allowed 3 people to be deleted by ICE, because we all know you're a Republican, bro. Your person, Christy Nome, that you support, your president, 47, her husband just came out as a cross-dresser, so you should cover that on the WD Pro channel. Moving on. Like, what we're not going to do is get down on diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, where you got some issues you need to take care of on your side. Moving on. Caro says, wondering why I'm saying something about him, because he went after Haley Bailey, where there has been research done about black mermaids. I did a whole live on that on this channel. Yeah, see, you don't just get to say anything and think there's no weight behind what you say and that people don't have the right to respond. Let's keep going. Yumi and Tuscany joins a long and distinguished line of productions by the Tuscan Light, Under the Tuscan Sun, Turn the Rain's Golden Hills into a template for reinvention. The English Patient shot at the monastery Santa Ana Rustic Caperna. Glare used the Cypress line Val Corna. Sorry if I butchered that Italian. Region of Southern Tuscany as a backdrop. Italy offers international productions a national tax credit up to 40%. While the Tosca Film Commission assists with permits, local coordination, and location scouting. Packer confirms that cost control was central to the decision to shoot the entire film on Italian soil, including sequences nominally set in New York. It worked brilliantly that the economics lined up with the authenticity, he says. And will Packer's behind this? Oh, it's going to be a hit. Without question, it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. Girls Trip changed the game. It did. By the way, Will Packer, Boys Trip, that'd be a bad idea. You need me? Call me. I just want my love interest to be Jill Scott. We can name her Sheila. So should have been Sheila's man. Why did I get married? But hey, you know, we can cross promote. Okay, let's roll on. It's the face card for me, for both of them. Yes. Filming spanned 34 days, split between Rome and Val d'Orenzo. In Rome, the company worked at Cynthia, the legendary studio with Ben-Hur, Fili, La Dolce Vita, and gangs in New York were made. Most interiors were built on stages there, giving Corsair precise control over the lighting and design that set an honest transition from New York cool restraint into the Tuscany's warmer palette. Then the production moved north, and Italy's cultural rhythms shaped the shoot as much as its scenery. Italian crews don't do overtime. They work shorter hours. They go live their lives. Those hours are non-negotiable. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. I wish we could do that in the United States more, but sadly, we have a world right now with a jackass of a president, his administration, his supporters, that really don't care about mental health, that they don't care about other people existing, and they don't care about recognizing that when you invest in all rise up. And also, Hollywood is more about quantity than quality, so there is that too. Moving on. Listen, if you produce quality in Hollywood, lay there, roll over, and take it. I ain't talking to you. Good damn. It seems like freedom of speech is a crime nowadays. Good Lord. Which, by the way, as a side note, Elon Musk said to Erica Kirk, I'm not taking down the Drewski skit because we're about freedom of speech. When a white South African says to a white woman, you have no privilege, my God, what a shame. Coral says they do not live to work. Coral says rather they work to enjoy. That insistence on balance forced the production to operate with precision. Locations were kept close together. Every hour is used efficiently. The result was a lean shoot that paradoxically made space for exactly what the film celebrates. Actually enjoying the country you're in. The whole thing, it felt like the whole thing was a vacation, Coral says. The company based itself near Piazza, a UNESCO hilltop town known as the ideal city for the Renaissance and locally famous for its served fragrant porcino. It's very stinky. Page confirms cheerfully, aside the quality of the cheese, I say. I love it when us black people get cultured. It's just like, no disrespect to y'all, but y'all eat this. Like, for it's all in love, Ellie. It really is. It really is. It really is. Girls shop most outdoor material on a single family-owned vineyard in there. I'm sure that vineyard got a very nice paycheck. The property contains multiple villas, a wine shop, a piazza, and a 13th century castle tower with a foundational story stranger than fiction. The owners discovered it in the 1960s, hacking through overgrowth with a machete to reveal 18th century villa untouched for centuries. The wines were named for celestial bodies. The worry I have, Correo says, is that people think we shot on green screen because everything looks so perfect. The best thing to do, and listen, I'm not telling you what to do, Miss Coro. I'm not telling you to do what you do, Will Packer. But I believe that vineyard should be the You, Me, and Tuscany vineyard and everything in between, and make that thing. Now, only if the family wants it, but the family probably wants their legacy. So maybe you could do a section of You, Me, and Tuscany at that vineyard and just have a dedicated space for that, where, you know, maybe there's a You, Me, and Tuscany menu, a You, Me, Tuscany wine menu as well. I think that would be a great way to honor that film at that family vineyard. And by the way, shout out to y'all to go into an actual vineyard. Shout out to y'all going actually Italy. And shout out to y'all for actually giving a damn about the assignment of making sure that Italian culture is represented fully for cultural appreciation and not just culturally appropriation just to make a bag. BT, you can learn something about that. I'm not going to forgive y'all for Scott Mills, the former CEO, saying that 106 in Park could not work on television and then make 106 in Sports on BET and it fails later on. I'm not forgiving y'all for that. I should have done BET Sports Weekly, then built up to that if y'all were smart. Moving on. Recalls Bailey of filming in the vineyard. The first day I got to Tuscany, I opened the shutters and the view just hit me. I had this moment of, I can't believe this is my life. She brought along her almost 2-year-old son, Halo, and it says they welcome like family. Everyone would pass the baby around and dote on him. Bailey took multiple cooking classes for the role. I learned to do the pan flip and all those fancy knife techniques. Can that be in the bonus features on the DVD? And I do not want any Italian chefs on you to be like, what is this girl doing? That's not how you use a knife. Oh my Lord, a black woman is cooking in the kitchen. What is going on here? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to Haley Bailey. Oh my God. Okay, it's all in love, Haley. Believe me. You and Chloe. Excuse me, the way y'all have risen and do rise in the way that y'all are about the world, I'm so proud of both of y'all. Sincerely, absolutely. Let's see here. And spent her downtime hunting for kitchen pieces to bring home. I'm a shopping girl, so I brought these beautiful yellow lemon plates, lots of olive oils and jellies. She also discovered Narnia, not Narnia, but Narnia, a natural thermal pool in the urban hills, roughly an hour from the Val Laurentino base. She loved it so much she went twice. By the way, one of my exes went to Italy, and she brought me back some authentic limoncello. Now, they say limoncello is a palate cleanser. Child, I took some of that limoncello down my throat. I'm like, oh God! It's a lemon head in an alcohol form. But lemon heads are actually enjoyable. Man, listen. You know why I call that? You know why I call limoncello? I call limoncello shut up juice. So you got a friend that does too much and you know they about to do, hey, drink this. Does it drink this? As you were saying, yeah, go ahead, don't. That's what limoncello is. Oh my God. Ooh. Paige, I'm having so much fun with y'all this morning, for real. Paige was new to Tuscany despite earlier Italian travels to Milan, darling, Milan. Shout out to Etna Mode and Guest. And Venice, and spent his days off driving back roads in a rented 4x4, working through the hilltop towns scattered across the region. My favorite hobby was just getting in the car and driving to a new little hamlet, he says. There's usually maybe 2 restaurants. You pick one and eat whatever Nana's cooking. Half the time it's a grandma back there in the kitchen. It's the best way to discover food and people in the evenings. The hamlet where he was staying held lantern-lit courtyard concerts. Oh my God, can you imagine eating pasta with some real strong Italian wine and a lantern-lit courtyard concert? Oh, he was having fun in his off time. Listen, that's what I would be doing. In the words of Brandon, I'll be my own little corner, my own little chair, being whoever I wanted to be. With live music bouncing off old stone, it felt so cinematic. He says we were making a movie, and somehow I was also living one. What a dream come true that is, right? Now listen, I know this was for a shoot, but you ain't gonna smile at somebody like that if you don't appreciate it. Now, like I said, she would have been smiling harder with me if I was standing next to her, but you know, these are the circumstances of life that I wasn't there in Italy, so just it is what it is. And before y'all say anything, I think I would be a better fit than DDG. Okay, don't at me, because I defend mine, I protect mine, and I'm about mine. I like that waste of life that should have been swallowed by his mother. And I hope his rights as a father is permanently terminated. Because we don't roll like milagro gramz over here. As long as he is a good father, fuck the baby mama and screw the child. That's what milagro gramz said. She's the same one that reduced the man's pain of being raped. How can you be raped for 10 years when you were 18 years old? Did you down 9-1 to hesitate on the last one? You just called somebody retarded and accused them of being for Rihanna's powing. Milagro gramz can be known. I don't want to hear shit about who else can and cannot be known after that dumb bitch fucked herself up the asshole with no lube. She's bleeding and suffering and being upset with everybody else when she could have done the right thing and moved along to other content. But of course, in the words of Anonymous T,
because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
one more time, Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I'll let you finish.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
all right, one more time, child.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Clock that. Let's roll on, everybody. The surrounding wine country deepened the spell nearby lie two of Italy's most revered regions. I'm a butcher this. I'm a black man from Arkansas. Please forgive me. The Monte Capellino and the Monte Cingolano, where some of the world's most beautiful, where some of the world's most celebrated Brunello is made. Page was so taken that on the last day of production, he sent the cast and crew home with bottles from the estate vineyard. It felt something that came off the soil from the place we've all been working, he said, which felt okay. Listen, those cast and crew members, that staff and crew and everybody else is going to be like, yeah, that brother, Rich, you come after him, you coming after us. That dude gave us Italian wine for free. He paid it out of his pocket. Ow, you shut your mouth. Italian cars, meanwhile, became Corinne's obsession. The original script by Riot Eagle non-stop had one convertible. By the time Corinne was done, she added iconic three-wheel ape, a tiny flat electric Topolino, and a Maserati. There's a Maserati in the movie. Check out. The whole Italian gamut of Italian vehicles, she says. She also tucked a single Vespa into a marketplace shot far enough back that it would read as cliche. Italians begged me not to mention the Italians begged me not to since every American movie has a Vespa, she says, so there is just one deep in the background. Deep in the background. And at least once, the prop department blurred the line between performance and pleasure during a wine tasting scene. Bailey and Paige realized that they were that they were swigging, they realized that what they were swigging wasn't diluted grape juice. I think that's real. You know what? I think I'm really going to enjoy this movie. I really am. Is this grape juice? Can I get some wine? I think that's real, Bailey said at the time. Paige agreed, and Grill felt compelled to investigate for herself. Asked for whether the bottles were ever quietly swapped out. I can neither confirm nor deny, says Packer with a laugh. He's confirming that because the laugh confirmed it. Well, we see each other. The food was equally authentic. Grill had food stylists in the conventional way, and then stood on set one afternoon watching the plates arrive. Felt something off. She turned to the chef whose restaurant that they were filming inside, asked directly, "Is this Italian enough?" He said no. She turned to him on the spot. He ended up being our chef and our consultant, she says. He served handmade pasta at the monitor while she directed. Here. I need to eat this food so I can tell the culture. Oh my God, Corinna has footage of herself eating from porcelain with a proper fork between takes. I show why I come back to work in America. She jokes, these are my standards now. I accept this and nothing less, and this is non-negotiable. Oh my God. Offset Carino visited the Atler Thermal Spa in the Val d'Orencia, that she calls one of the most amazing destinations I've ever visited in my life. She says her hour ring registered in restored mode throughout production, indicating a state of pure calm. Packer's wife had her own version of that response at the Six Senses in Rome, where production filmed key scene. She told me, "You go back to Jersey, I'm good here." Packer said, "Hey baby, listen, I'm gonna just be here for 3 weeks. I need the 3 weeks to mentally decompress. It was a lot to support you as your wife, but I'm gonna come back home." Listen, if my wife was a director, sweetheart, I'm gonna go location scouting for you. Yes. 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 That one. Why was I chewing? I meant to be like. I taste the bouquet. I taste the notes of elderflower. Yes. Oh my God! You a black talent, aren't you? You know how fried chicken and put that thing with some marinara. Okay, you a black talent, aren't you? My wife ends up calling me. Hey, Bray. Hey, baby, Bray. How's everything? Oh, it's going so good. You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm here with an Italian auntie, and she's helping me recover because this location scouting is exhausting. What's the auntie look like? Well, Italians know how to eat, so sweet. The auntie is thick. You shit your. I'm on my way. Braylon, I told you, location scout. It was a lot of eating. Oh my God. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm very glad she came home eventually. Oh my God. A reverence for a reverence for Italian life extended naturally into the land itself. Sustainability was built into the production from the start, supported by NBC Universal's Greener Light program. Carl, who sits on the board of the environmental nonprofit Habits of Waste, ensured the film's themes, fresh organic food, connection to the land, cultural reuse, extended beyond the screen onto the set itself. The art department incorporated reusable, returnable construction materials whenever possible, with sets stored, returned, and donate after filming. You know what? Honestly, anyway, I was about to say it would be so cool if like SCAD or Full Sail University or schools that they have departments, or even theater departments. It would be cool if some set pieces will go to them. That would be very cool, for sure. So. Not that everyone wanted to shoot to end every Friday while filming Tuscany. Production wrapped and DJ would spin in the piazza. Hair and makeup and camera operators and 2 local guitar players hired as extras, who became recurring cast, launched a dance party in the town square. Inspired a last-minute script change. The original ending had Bailey's character say, "Let's eat," and cut to black. Carl rewrote on the spot. Now the film closes with a party. The theme of the movie is joy, says the director. If people take anything from it, I want it to be Italy makes you feel great. Bailey knows that holds even for armchair travels. Close your eyes, she says. Valyar Fancy is right there. Now, Haley, or Hallie rather, I say Haley. I said Haley. I was singing Halle Berry. My God, y'all two need to do a film together. Damn it, hell. Play off of Raven Goodwin and Amber Riley. Y'all need to play off of that. But that there needs to be a burgundy dress of that. That dress is fire on you. Not to say I don't like this look over here, Haley, but that look there and that yellow, masterpiece. And that's basically the cover story. I thought it was a great cover story. Shout out to the author of that. Now, this is where to stay. Rosewood, Castellan de Bosco, Val Orencia, a private burial estate spread across 4,200 acres of Val Orencia countryside, where the wine is a state grown and seclusion is assured. I mean, come on. Listen, if Braylon Lee's virtual tour goes over to Italy for Bray Loves Italy Week, yeah, we're going to stay at this venue. Castello de Castello, a Belmont Hotel Siena countryside, restored 10th century castle with sweeping Tuscan views, rather. Enough history in the walls to keep you up at night happily. Okay, listen, this is where I'm going to stay. La Benta Townhouse Piazza, this chic little hotel with an elegant garden for dinner in the summer, is owned by former New York recording executive John Volkton, who lives nearby as an enthusiastic connoisseur of the region's wine scene, says Emily Fitzroy, founder of Italian travel advisory Bellina Travel. There is Borgo Santo Pinto, Chirizo near Siena, a medieval hamlet turned refined farm estate where Michelin caliber dinners arrive alongside morning boxes of garden produce. Regine Jean Page based himself there during production. It was out in the middle of nowhere. He says, I could run for mornings and not need a car for an hour. And then Casa Nua near Pienza, a design-forward private villa near Pienza with countryside views that are worth flying for. So, of course, where to eat. Restaurante Campo de Badro, Rosewood Casum de Bosco, Val de Orcia. 2 Michelin stars, Estate Bruno and Sen, that turns every meal into occasion. Ormosi, Monte Capolo, Michelin recognized contemporary tasting menus in the hill town where the food is as carefully considered as the sightlines, and Hortensia de Porto Alcacero, Monticello, the sort of unhurried, polished Serrata you come to Brunello country specifically to find. Many more destinations there. So shout out to the Hyrule Reporter. Thank you guys for that. Yumi and Tuscany opens on April 10th. I definitely will be going to see the film because I want to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So I will definitely go see that. And we need to support our own. Amen. Amen. Now, 2 positive news stories for you all. I saw this story, and y'all know we talked about Mr. Dudley. From Dudley Cosmetology, right? Dudley Products. He passed away very sadly. And, we got to care about history. We just talked about Ellie and how Will Packer and the director of Yumi and Tuscany, Miss Montero, made sure that Italian culture mattered. And I think cultural institutions need to matter. Check this out. Dudley Cosmetology University in Greensboro closes after 54 years, but its legacy will live on. So a longtime fixture in downtown Greensboro and a pillar of Black entrepreneurship is now closing its doors. Dudley Cosmetology University has ended operations after 54 years on South Elm Street, marking another long-time business leaving downtown Greensboro. I'm 83, said U.S. Dudley Cosmetology University Beauty School Director. It's time to go. Let a younger person take it on. Let a younger person start the school. So it's bitter on that side, but it's sweet on that side. It's bittersweet. She said the decision to close was led by a changing industry and timing. Times have changed, Dudley said. Situations have changed, and even though I look so very, very young, go ahead. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. I'm 83. It's time for me to move on. Dudley, her late husband, Joe Lewis Dudley Sr., laid the foundation while also growing Dudley products. We came here and started our business in 1967, she says. So that's the story, door to door selling. Remember Mary Kay and Avon. Yes, indeed. And that's how we started. The education came out of learning how to deal with products correctly because we figured that it's best for you to learn all about it. For more than 5 decades on South Elm Street, Dudley Cosmetology University helped to shape generations of stylists and entrepreneurs that focus on entrepreneurship, help build careers, especially for Black cosmetologists looking to own their work and their future. I was just talking to my friend today about how he has a startup business making tea, so I've planned to be able to have his teas at the salon, said Michael Monique Davis, a graduate of Dudley Cosmetology University Beauty School, so customers could drink the tea but also purchase it, and having a place that other Black and brown young entrepreneurs can put their products there, be able to get exposure, and just that community aspect is something I definitely learned here. Hey, 5 people, welcome in. Glad to have you all here. Oh, wow. What a blessing and a heavy weight this is, y'all. Davis was the last and final student to graduate from Dudley Cosmetology University in downtown Greensboro. She finished on Friday, March 20th, when the school officially closed its doors. Can you imagine that? It's been there for a long time, that university, and you are the final student to graduate. I mean, what a legacy you created, but also too, like, it's heartbreaking because legacy should not stop with the last student, right? You keep integrity of the process, you keep the integrity of the history of the family. David says, absolute honor to be able to witness that and see that, and to take that with me, like when I go to my new salon. While the doors are closing in downtown Greensboro, the Dudley story is far from over. Dudley Beauty Colleges in Chicago, Washington, D.C. will remain open. Their skill salon in Greensboro on Homeland Avenue. Dudley Beauty said where they continue to sell their process for Dudley. She says she's stepping into a new role, working with her daughter, Ursula Dudley Oldsberry, president of Dudley Beauty Corp. Now, I will say this, right? When I thought about this, I'm just like, with us Black people, we can be great solutions for each other more than problems. And I believe that Jessica Dupart Harris or Bit Beauty Jr. and Kaleidoscope Hair Care products could definitely do something with Dudley products. And I think that could be a Kaleidoscope Dudley University where, you know, Jessica Dupart Harris invests in Greensboro. And, you know, they do the funding and the legacy of Dudley lives on through that. So I think that could be a great partnership. Shea Moisture as well. I just think that university still deserves to be in Greensboro. So I'm praying, hoping, and believing that a Black strong celebrity or Black figure of cultural power can see that this university needs to matter and bring it back. But also too, I can't blame the woman. She's 84 years young. Come on now. She done, y'all. But I wanted to bring that story to y'all because while it's sad that it's over, I do believe that it can be saved. I want to be saved. So, and we know how to rally around people because remember Curl Mix and how I'm gonna shout out to Millie Chung TV for talking about that story there and how Curl Mix was saved because we came together. We can come together. It's just some of us like dividing us better than uniting. They'll put lipstick on themselves of I'm a uniter, but they're a pig in being a divider. Let me say that two more times. Some people put lipstick on themselves of I'm a uniter, but they have a pig exterior and a pig soul and a pig energy of being a divider. Some people put lipstick on themselves of I'm a uniter. But they will have a pig exterior, pig soul, pig energy of being a divider. You all right? You good? You gonna be big mad? I don't give a fuck. Have a good Wednesday. One more positive news story, and then we're gonna be on out here, everybody. You see it right there. Administration must restore legal status for thousands of immigrants. Judge rules. This came out yesterday, everybody, from abcnews.com. Let's get into it. So happy, proud, and joyful for this destination right here. The ruling covers immigrants who came to the U.S. through a Biden-era pathway. All right, so to the administration, that's a waste of life, okay? That includes the president. Hopefully Melania screwing a Secret Service member, has been screwing a Secret Service member for 8 years, but she is guilty by association. So the president, your people, the administration, your supporters, y'all got to do that. You have to do this. You have to do this. It says the 47 administration must. The 47 administration must restore legal status of potentially hundreds of thousands of immigrants who came to the United States through a Biden-era pathway, a federal judge ruled Tuesday, U.S. District Judge Allison Burroughs said the Department of Homeland Security acted unlawful last year when it sent a notice telling many of the over 900,000 immigrants, which is basically close to 1 million immigrants who use the CPB-1 app. It's time for you to leave the United States. And to all those immigrants, just know we want his administration, the president, his family, his supports to leave the fucking United States before y'all. Just know that. What? If y'all think somebody who calls themselves royalty ain't gonna do shit to me, do y'all think the president ain't gonna do shit? Child, stop it. Some people, they think because they have a platform, they can just do what they want to do. But guess what? Everybody serves somebody. And the president get handled. Anybody who thinks they're royalty can also be handled as well. But let's roll on. And I mean thinking they're royalty from how they think they have a platform. Candace Owens, for example, calling the president a coward, but yet you support the president. Congratulations. You played yourself. Moving on. During the Biden administration, nearly over 900,000 immigrants used the app to make appointments for immigration officials as ports of entry in hope later applying for humanitarian parole or other forms of immigration relief that will allow them to enter the country. Those who were granted parole were allowed to temporarily receive work authorization while the cases were adjudicated. But in one of his first acts as president, President 47 terminated that function of the CPB app. And DHS later sent notices to those who used it, telling them the government was exercising its right to end their legal status. Within hours, 47 taking office, countless applicants weighing at the board were told their applications had been canceled. And that's because he's a racist. He does know his supposed lover, Elon Musk, is a white South African. All I got, as long as they suck off your schlong and do what you say and take it down and don't mitch or bitch about it, then they on your side. DHS sequentially repurposed the app to primarily allow immigrants to self-deport. The 47 administration is likely to appeal Judge Burroughs' decision. Well, guess what? Just like others, you've been denied. Y'all, that's the show. I ain't got nothing else for you. Well, actually, I do. Tonight, you got 2 more tours to be on with me. If you want to, you don't have to be. We don't force anybody to be anywhere that they don't want to be. Believe me, you. But let me show you this real quick. And Sonala, welcome in. I saw you in the virtual chat. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So this conversation right here, we're going to have tonight at 6 o'clock. Some people believe we got to pick our battles. What about this one? Like I said, I'm going to give this from a media point of view, a social point of view, and a relational point of view. Y'all know I've always given love, grace, and space. But the roads, in the words of Romar, if you do good, I'm going to talk about you. If you do bad, I'm going to talk about you. But either way, I'm going to talk about you. A brand does not know the full strength of itself until it's been tested. A brand does not know the full strength of itself until it's been tested. A brand does not know the full strength of itself until it's been tested. I'll see y'all at 6 p.m. for that live tour. And then NAPT is the place where TV executives, streaming executives, all executives in media, entertainment, content come together. The Real Screen Summit, which is the home of nonfiction content, scripted content, and Kid Screen for kid content. Those events will be no longer. We're going to talk about the weight of why these conferences and these summits need to be around 8:30. So 3 shows today. This show here, the Melody and Nick Cannon show tonight at 6 o'clock, and then NAPT, Real Screen and Kid Screen tonight. So 3 shows in one day. So one love, much love, all love. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you ticking, are you talking? Cause knowledge is knocking. Good morning, TikTok. Can I have your attention, please? Girl, are you ticking, are you talking? Cause knowledge is knocking. Then I want to talk to you real quick about ignoring a bitch. Oh, there's power in turning the other cheek. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about people that like to throw shade, you don't fight shade with shade. The only thing that overrides and destroys the shade is the sunlight. See, your light got to be so bright that you keep that bitch where they belong, in the shadows, the dark. The bitch is invisible, and we don't see you, girl. See, you don't go back and forth with a person that's hating on you, because when you do that, you become just like them, a weak bitch. So the next time they mention your name in a status or your name come up in a conversation, don't respond because you're too high to look that low. We can't go back and forth with people that we can't reach and that's not on our level. We not sitting at the same table eating the same meals.